Hey everybody, happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everyone. What do we have in store for us today?
Today we have 5 non-schooling fish that do better in a group.
Yeah, it's something we've been thinking about for a little while. There's lots of schooling fish out there, the tetras, the rasboras, and rainbow fish that are obviously done best in large groups, but these are 5 fish that you might not always think would be better in groups even though they don't school. Number 1, I'll start.
Please do.
Number 1, and this is something that some of you may know about already, but the clown loach. The clown loach is a great fish. It can get rather large, and sometimes people don't realize just how big they can get when they're 8, 10, 12 inches after a number of years. So in a larger tank, this can be a great fish, but they absolutely show their true personalities when they are in a large group. And so the last thing you want to do is just get 1 or 2. You really want a group of 6 or more and let them be, well, let them be like clowns. They're awesome. In our 150 gallon, we've got 6 of them right now, and they chase each other around, and it looks like they're pestering one another, but they're not, and it's just a lot of fun, especially around feeding time.
This might be surprising, I don't know, but sparkling gourami. I have found this out because I have kept them for quite some time, and I would almost always have them in just maybe like 3. Never saw them. It was just a fish you said to yourself, hey, if you get a sparkling gourami, they're beautiful if you see them. But as soon as I bumped up to the 6, I think I have 6 or 7 now in my 12 gallon long, they are out all the time, loving life, just saying, hey, this is fun, they're playing, and you get to see them all the time.
And not only that, but they're also showing better color, which is pretty cool.
They're pretty.
It's a very rewarding fish.
They're very sparkling.
Number 3, and this is one where I'm going to be very specific here. A lot of us understand that Mbuna cichlids are best kept overstocked in a fish tank, but one in particular does really well in a large group, and that's Pseudotrophies acei. They're a very common cichlid. You'll often find them at the big box stores, in your local fish store. They're really pretty fish, but this is an Mbuna, where if you keep them in a large group, 6, 8, or 10 of them. Now you need a larger tank because for an Mbuna, these are larger fish. They can get 6, 7, 8 inches, at least the males can. But if you've got a larger tank and you can keep a larger group of them, they actually like to almost school together, which is really cool to see. By the way, we do have species profiles on a lot of the fish that we're talking about today, so check that out in the description below.
Okay, my turn?
Yes.
The Corycat.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's the next number.
Okay.
4. The Corycat. You won't believe how much more you're gonna see them out and about, see their funny little antics, and especially around feeding time, it's gonna be a whole lot of fun as they're all wiggling around and having fun in their big group.
And it's funny too, because when you watch Corycats in a larger group, sometimes they will form little Cory piles on one another, and it's one of those things where, a lot like clown loaches, they can actually tend to be rather shy when they're only kept 1 or 2 to a tank, but when you get them in a larger group, they really show their goofy side to them.
You get your money's
so definitely a group of 6 or more might be good. Number 5. The last one, and this is a little bit more uncommon, and so sometimes people, when they buy them, they don't realize they need to be in larger groups, and that's freshwater gobies. Now, we did a species profile on Rhinogobius hennechuensis. I'm going to put that in the description below, but these are fish that are absolutely better when they are in a group. They like to be around one another. They show off to one another. Very rarely have I ever seen them actually be aggressive towards one another, but they are definitely a fish that like to interact as a species. And so if you're looking at gobies, and not all gobies are like this necessarily, but if you're looking at gobies in general, do some research and find out if they would like to be in a large group. Most of the time, you're going to find that to be the case. Just like with a lot of times the loaches. Not every single loach likes to be in a large group, but a lot of them do. So those were 5 non-schooling fish that really should be kept in larger groups. Would love to hear from you in the comments section below. Have you run across any type of fish where you're like, this is not really a schooling fish, but man, they did so much better in a large group? Leave that down in the comments section below. Would love to hear from you.
Have a great week.
We'll see you soon.